Going back to the parallels of the Reseda Country Club and what we're going to do over at the Valley Sportsman's Lodge is to get those fans up there close and personal with the new fighters. You got to remember, some great names came out of the country club. We had Michael Nunn, Gabriel and Rafael Ruelas all becoming champions from their roots at the country club, and we're going to intend to do the same thing at the Sportsman's Lodge, because it was always our intent to provide fights that were meaningful. You know, going back to a name that most people probably won't remember is Alonzo Strongbow, who we got the #1 in the world fighting at the country club. Frankie DeWarty, who was a one-time popular boxer in the 60s, 70s at the Olympic Auditorium, who became a star again at the country club. Michael Nunn, who came out of the '84 Olympics, who you know, got his qualities out of that Reseda Country Club, going on to being a tremendous world champion. And then the story of the Candy Kids, Gabe and Rafael Ruelas, who came knocking at the door of my brother's gym as 12 and 13-year-olds, who honed their skills at that gym until they became professionals and had most of their fights, early fights, at the Reseda Country Club, and eventually becoming world champions. That's what we're going to see at the Sportsman's Lodge. We're going to see new fighters that people really haven't heard of, haven't been on their radar, but we're excited about a few of them that we're going to be presenting on June 23rd. Matthew Villanueva and his brother Jesse, both exciting young fighters from out here in the area, in the Valley area, Burbank, California. So those are the type of fights that we want to bring, type of fighters we want to bring, and then hopefully on to greater success in the bigger venues. We'll continue to do that, and we did that at the Reseda Country Club, where you had a mixture of young up-and-coming talent along with the veterans, and in this case the veterans are still in their prime. We've got Rico Ramos, the former world champ, one fight removed from having his title belt. You've got John Molina coming back and fighting, who's a world top 10 world contender, who the fans are going to love. Very exciting fighter. I've mentioned Villanueva. Then you've got Sean Estrada from the 208 Olympics. So, you know, we're looking forward to bringing that type of talent, young and in their prime still. We're going to be looking to bring in celebrities from the athletic and Hollywood world. We used to have a who's who list over at the country club, and I know we're going to do the same thing. We want the celebrity feeling. We want the new hot prospects out there. We want to make this an entertaining night. That's why we call it Live at the Lodge. We're going to be going live at the Lodge once every 2 months, and the fans are going to be in for quite the experience. We're going to do it first class, have a great time, want to have a lot of fun, and not only remember those old days, but bring those old days to fruition here in the new days, where we can go out there and build this together.